MAWADISIDIWAG.
Alright, so my name is Jae Bass, Jae-Bass. You can follow me on all social media at Jae Bass, Jae-Bass. 25 years old, born and raised on the west side of Detroit. West side, West Warren with the best born. All my life I've been an artist. My dad was an artist and manager. He had a bunch of artists. I was 8, 7 years old in the studio, all types of nights, just watching music be created, fell in love with music. From there, I just naturally had the love to entertain. I was on Vine, had about 100,000 followers on there, was making some good money at the age of 18. I realized that, having a talent, having a gift, and being able to brand yourself in a way, you could, you can make something happen with that talent and that gift. So from there, I started creating brands. I started creating a company or a business out of helping people understand that if you take control of your brand, you can move mountains and you can make things happen that you didn't understand or you didn't fathom could happen. From there, I created Midas Branding Agency. I worked with the city of Detroit for a while until Duggan became a little bitch. And then now, I fight against breaking down the fucking capitalist system that we've been fucking, suffering since the inception of America. But that's another story. Now my main client is Michigan State, building a curriculum there for branding and, just helping people realize that they can, build on the gift that they was blessed with, whether that be music, poetry, instruments, photography, videography, whatever artistry that you have, you can do a lot with it. So that's my goal, to help the artists build with the artists, work with the artists, show how Detroit creates some of the best talented, hardworking individuals in the world, put my city on the pedestal, and, make sure there's no racism bullshit going around too while we at it. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me while y'all did. More to come, I just dropped a bunch of music and music videos, so go check that out. Like I said, at Jae Bass, Jae-Bass. Let's get it. So the song Fed Up, my first time ever marching or doing anything was after George Floyd was executed. I had came back from Atlanta, I was doing some music stuff down in Atlanta, and I just saw how my city reacted to it and how fed up everybody was with the system killing us as black men, black individuals, minorities. And I was inclined, I was pulled to the streets. Like, I had no other choice. It was like, I gotta be there with my people, all my people are there. And then that turned into what happened on June 2nd, where me, along with like 120 other people even more than that, but we were brutalized, arrested, tortured, taken to Little Caesars Arena, held hostage. And from there, I just knew this was a place that I gotta be. It's not an option for me. Like, if I'm not here, my 5-year-old daughter, 20 years from now, when she's 25, my age, she gonna be there. So, I stayed out there, and from there, we could see, our collective strength being able to move mountains. First we get over the unjust and racist curfew, and then we start to get into a public discourse about what needs to happen for our community to thrive. And then from there, we create demands and we move towards those demands. And we show up in places where we need to be, whether it be an execution of a black man, whether it be an execution of a black woman in police custody, in her cell, whether it be an illegal eviction of a black woman, wherever we need to be, we're gonna be there because we fed up and we're not taking it no more. That song was just representation over what happened from the span of 100 days of being out in the streets, which we end up going 100 more days and 100 more days, but still 100 days in the streets at that point when I made Fed Up. At that point, I had been ran over by an SUV, a police SUV. We'd been brutalized countless times. I got arrested 3 times. We fighting charges, and all of this stuff is going on, but yet we are still there, and we are still strong because we together. So Fed Up was just a representation of our collective strength and what happens when we all realize that something got to give, and we got to be the ones to take it. And that case is our freedom. Because they're not giving us freedom, they're not giving us fairness, they're not giving us the same thing that they're giving, the people that this country is made for. But we made that country, so we gotta make sure that it's just freedom and fairness everywhere. So that's what Fed Up stand for. That's it? All right, let's get it.
MAWADISIDIWAG.